Hi, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yes, I'm gonna skip the Santo today, and we're just gonna jump into the cards. I only have one deck with me. We have Falling Out the World and the Six of Pentacles, but I'm not gonna take them because I wasn't ready to. Still shuffling. I'm gonna speak in my light language for a moment. Irashiki, ayadashiki, andoshi, ayandoki, andai. Hollow bone, hollow bone, hollow bone. Mm. Speaking to someone who has a really pure heart, you might struggle with imposter syndrome, but like you're not an imposter. You are the real you. And your heart is pure. Hearing and your hands are clean. Your heart is pure and your hands are clean. Okay, so we have the Emperor who fell out and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles came out in reverse, but I'm not really taking reversals like I used to. So we'll see how it incorporates in the read. So this card has two interpretations. One interpretation is stability, a good foundation, security. And then another interpretation would be miserly, maybe living from a belief system of poverty consciousness, which for me, the way I define that is with like a either loud or very low level in the background fear that there isn't going to be enough. At least that's how it shows up for me. So yeah, I never really noticed the like city town in the background there. So this makes me think of someone, and they have a crown on as well. So I'm feeling this is more of a very stable energy. I don't know. And then the crown, the coin on his head with the pentagram, which has to do with Venus and the five petal rose. And of course, then the pentagram, which connects to Venus and the Venus rose, is the Merkaba or connects to the Merkaba. It's not the Merkaba, sorry, but it's like, I think you guys have seen the imagery of the person with their hands open and there's a star point for each limb. Anyways, I don't know why I'm getting on that. But basically so with the on the crown there, it's making me think of the Egyptian gods and goddesses because they often had the solar disk pictured on top of their crown. And then this emperor who's also very much royalty. That's crazy. I was thinking about what the emperor, like how I define the emperor. Like the emperor is Mars energy. Like the emperor is associated most often with Aries, but I was really thinking about how Capricorn, Scorpio, and Libra, it's really all four for me that really embody, that the emperor really embodies. So Capricorn, financial stability, goal, career oriented, powerful leader, reputation, integrity, but it's also drive and the emperor can like have a dark side. be controlling. On the upright, the emperor, with Libra, is very concerned and busy about the business of justice and bringing peace and bringing balance and bringing justice. Um, yeah, let's keep going. It kind of feels like a father and a child energy, you know? I was thinking about how people say, well, I'm chosen, or God said, I'm the chosen one, I'm chosen. It's like, obviously, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, if we're going to look at who God's choosing, it's everybody. Like, the love isn't, yeah, at least in my opinion. Hanged man in reverse. Ooh, somebody's coming out of a mindset. Someone is coming out of a mindset that there isn't enough. Somebody's realizing there is enough. There's more than enough. And more than enough of whatever it is you seek. For me, like, there's more than enough stability out there. Like, there's more than enough. There's plenty for me. I like how this hangman is wearing ballet slippers. I mean, they're probably not, but like, I don't know, and they're yellow, which is the color of well, the sun, the solar plexus. Of course, you can see how the sun around his head, he's had a light bulb, an epiphany. But yellow also symbolizes friendship. So yeesh. Okay, and then we also had the Ace of Cups come out. How beautiful. Ah, emotional rebirth, emotional new beginning. This feels very spiritual. This feels like surrender and the emotional release that happens on the other side of it. This is beautiful. But yeah, the whole chosen thing, it's like, what was I gonna say about it? Maybe that's all it was just that we are all chosen. We are all, quote unquote, God's beloved son or God's beloved daughter. I've been thinking about all these like church songs that I did as a little kid. There's this one, God's got an army marching through the land, healing in his voice, deliverance in his hand, something like that. I never knew that one line. I would just fumble through it. But it's just crazy, like, because when you're kids, at least for me, I took things really literally. So like I thought I was, God's army marching through the land. And I don't know. Such an interesting life I have led. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're extraordinary. You're extraordinary because you've chosen to grow. You've chosen to grow even in the most difficult situations. And I'm saying that because this Ace of Cups, there's these lily pads, and I think I'm thinking of the lotus, but regardless. All right, so we have the Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Cups. Let's get a clarifier for this Emperor. So far, it's looking like this hangman had a spiritual experience, and it kind of seems like three energies. Like these two people go together. Emperor is like, the CEO, the head of the family, um, the judge, the boss. I guess I'm like kind of repeating myself. Let me think of some other examples. I'm thinking something to do with like HR for somebody, the person like who makes this big decisions behind the scenes. There's something about behind the scenes. These two people coordinate, these two people talk, and um it's almost like this person is hanging on to the pinnacles, which pinnacles, it could be money, it could be information, it's resources, it's some kind of resource, it's something that helps with stability in this life. And then like on the other side, there's this hangman, like this hangman energy is separate from these two other people, like together but separate. Like they've had a spiritual awakening and these other two energies have not. All right, I'm just gonna pull cards. Just because oh shit, did I hit? Oh good. 24, already 24 minutes in. My timer should be going off soon. Did I forget to set a timer? No. Okay. Yeah, I gotta hurry up here. Okay, so under the Emperor, we have the Eight of Pentacles, someone very just dedicated to their craft, dedicated to their craft and a master in whatever area of life they're dedicated to. We have the Four of Cups coming out in reverse. We have 4, the number, let's see. Oh, we have 4 because the Emperor is number 4 as well. And then we have 12, Pisces energy. And we have an 8. And of course, the Ace of Cups is a 1. 121 could be significant. 144, 411, 811 for some of you. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay. This Emperor has been working really hard at something. They've been working really hard at getting this energy to ignore something. I'm getting this as the same person. And the Emperor, oh, well, so see the hand and then it's the hand of God offering healing, this healing, and interesting. Um, Cheers, my dears. Let me jump over here. So the Hanged Man has had a spiritual awakening. You decide, flip it where it needs to go. And because you've had, or someone in your energy has had this spiritual awakening, you're in your power. You've stepped into your King of Wands energy and you're protected. I learned that the salamander means protection. So that's cool. Um, yeah, you're ready, or whoever this is ready to take energy. They've like had an epiphany. Their heart has changed. Their heart has changed and they see things clearly now, and they see things clearly about this Three of Cups energy. So this collaboration, this friendship group, this family group, this community, whatever it is, they've had a change of heart when it comes to connection with whatever this Three of Cups represents in your life. It's interesting. So the three plus the one is the four, right? And then we have this energy over here in the Four of Cups, and they're not able to see, they're not able to have this spiritual rebirth, emotional rebirth, this heart healing, because their heart is blocked with greed. And this Emperor has worked very hard to make them like that. Woo, woo. Chinny chin chin. All right. That's not cool. It looks like, so the King of Wands is looking at the Four of Cups energy. And it looks like he or she, not gender specific, as always, he or she is ready to, like, kind of like, it looks like an intervention, is ready to intervene and like almost like wake this person up, make them see the cup. You see how it's like right there and they just don't see it because they don't want to, because they don't want to. But this King of Wands is like, oh, you gonna see it. This Emperor has a really good mask. Whoever this emperor is, like there's something sinister about them, but it is very, very, very well hidden. They present as pure as snow, but it's a mask. Underneath is a little boy who is trying to control something desperately. He does look a little bit worried, doesn't he? Yeah, maybe not. Poker face, dude. It's a poker face. And I'm like, what's he holding in his hand? Um, I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, there's my timer. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what it is, but for me, it almost looked like a candle or a globe or a what are those called? The crystal balls. Um, this emperor could possibly hide behind spirituality or religion or like some kind of beliefs belief system. I don't know. That doesn't necessarily make sense, but yes, they're quite good at hiding. So I'm gonna pause this. I gotta go do something really quick, and then we'll pull a couple more cards and then we'll call it a day. Where are we at? 31? Okay, let's see. Pause. Hi, I'm just gonna do what I need to do and just pull one more card for this read because I need to not spend a bunch of time on this. Okay, let's woo, 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 this one. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So, and I was kind of the intention of the card, the reason I pulled a card was to see if this King of Wands was going to take action. And this is a yes. This would be a yes. The King of Wands is ready. Ooh, Six of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So, Six of Cups can be memories, nostalgia, reminiscing. It's it's a it's a beautiful energy. It's young love even is kind of what I'm getting like. But it's in reverse. It's like this King of Wands. Um the way it was is like, so this was, he had his back, or he or she had his back, and it came out in reverse. It's the King of Wands, male or female. Of course, pages could have to do with children, but I don't know. There's something about a red feather, yellow slippers, and a red feather. I don't know. I love like the all the vibrance of these colors of these cards. I hope you do too. But so the Page of Wands has his back. They've um been set free from some kind of illusion, having, in connection to someone they really thought they knew. Someone they really thought they knew. They're realizing that the person they really thought they knew actually isn't that person. And they're even in like a space of releasing that releasing that what do I want to call it? That I just like dream, but that sounds so harsh, but releasing who they thought someone was. And they're going to, it looks like they're I don't know, I'm just getting that they're going to be kind and playful about it, or maybe that's a suggestion to you on your approach. Like, I don't know how that would play out, but just approaching it in a lighthearted way. One more. Can we get one more on how this King of Wands should proceed? I heard he knows, he or she knows. And I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is a good card in reverse. So this King of Swords does not want to be in a trauma cycle anymore. So they're setting themselves free by communicating this change of heart that they've had. So whoever I'm speaking to, I hope this helped. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be peaceful, and most of all, may you be free. Oh, ooh, 77 on the thermometer. Yeah, sevens. There's something lucky about number 7. Okay, let's see. Whoops. I just want to end the meeting. There we go. Ciao, baby.